Com. Yes, I've been away from here for a while doing the Zoom, but I am here and I am pissed off. And the H stands for hot ones because the simple fact of the matter is I am upset right now. Here's the reason why. First of all, I am sick and talking about certain individual, whatever, hip hop artists in this world while we have an election going on here, November 8th. That is the general election, Governor, Secretary of State, Cuyahoga County Executive, other things going on in this world. And the thing about it is that the whole world is talking about a certain hip hop artist. I'll get to him in a minute. The other reason why I'm upset at this particular time is because, and this is the reason why 216-772-0500 is the number you call in on. Shout out to EP, the show host. First of all, before I start, this is sponsored by the Adams Board and also the Turkey Jam tickets. They are free. Get them while they're hot. Yeah, they are free. And the thing about it is like, that is the day after Thanksgiving. And prayers also to you. Thank you, Amanda Rundle. Sending out you and your son Jordan prayers as well. But the thing about it is that at this particular point in time, before I get into a certain hip hop artist, I am going to talk about what just happened on the west side, 4497 State Road. It is I Fix Ugly Barbershop. It was a drive-by. There were 5 people shot in this drive-by. No names, but the ages were from 19, 24, 25, 28, and 30. And on State Road. And the drive-by was committed by a red Toyota. If you see a red Toyota speeding away, please let the authorities know, because this is ridiculous. I'm mad because this is the reason why I'm mad. You mean we can't get our haircut anymore? Mm-hmm. I mean, are we that stupid? And we can't get our haircut anymore? Are you kidding me? This doesn't make any sense. We got a whole ass election coming up, and y'all want to... I don't like y'all. I really don't like humanity at this particular point in time. I don't like it. I just don't. I don't like humanity right now. Because of the simple fact of the matter is, why do we have a freaking drive-by in the middle of the day? Also in Cincinnati, there was a coach that was shot, a football coach that was shot in front of his team. What is going on? That was in Cincinnati. Yeah, a shout out to Amanda Runner. We can't even put our kids to bed and know that they won't be shot. It's sad. It is sad. It is sad. And the thing about it is, like, I had others, like, this is breaking news, and I get it on my news feed, and it's like, what? To all those that were victims of the shooting, I'm sending out my prayers to you guys. But damn, I can't even get my hair cut. I gotta go now. See, first the pandemic, I couldn't get my hair cut, looking like a woolly mammoth on Facebook Live. Now we gonna shooting up barbershops. I mean, I would know it was a problem, in Warrensville, it had a problem, but this sounds crazy. This sounds like they was looking for somebody. But why? Why in the hell are we... It's stupid. Just like Deshaun Watson getting caught speeding, that was with all the other problems he's got. Cleveland Browns quarterback, with the other problems the Browns got. Speaking of sports, we all know that the Guardians lost to the Yankees. They moved on. I think the Yankees lost last night. Good. So it is what it is. But going back to the shooting at the barbershop, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, put up your hands or something. We want to take people like, it's the barbershop, man. You get your hair cut there. This is a place of refuge. This is not a place where you get shot. And the thing about it is, like everybody said, well, it happened on the west side, it happened on the east side. Yeah, it happened on the east side, but it happened on the State Road is on the west side. Everybody knows that. And people like sometimes, and I hate to say this, this is just, I'm just going to put it out there. We go to the west side to get away from the crime that's on the east side. Or go to the suburbs to get away from crime that's on the east side. That's like certain places on the west side, we go there to get away from crime on the east side, and you still get shot at the same place. Not a laughing matter, no joke. But the crazy part about it is that we're talking about a certain hip hop artist. Yeah, I'm gonna get but to all those involved, yeah, sadly, so do the criminals. I understand that. Put as much effort into education and employment as they do in this the stupid thug stuff, and this world would be the better place. I thank you, Amanda. Thank you very much. If you put as much effort and energy as the building an LLC, going to work, building an LLC, fixing your credit, all the stuff about the certain hip hop artists I'm about to mention, as you would in going ahead and shooting people, we probably have a lot more businesses wouldn't worry about minimum wage and things of that nature. If you put effort, now, shout out to my father's friend, Norris Pope. Shout out to Norris. I call him Uncle Norris because he's been a family friend for years. He said if they put in, and this is nothing, and people, whoever went to the Mary J. Blige concert, I salute you guys and things of that nature. If you put in as much effort into going to the Mary J. Blige concert as you would in voting, you probably have your right leadership or the person you want. Just saying. But whoever went to the Mary J. Blige concert, shout out to you. And I'm going to just say shout out to Donald Peterson and say, the women at the Mary J. Blige concert, they came out of there barefoot because they took them heels off. I seen it in a club. I was a club promoter for years, so I seen, hey, them heels, them women, them ladies said them heels hurt, and they took them off. So and the one last thing I'm about to say about the shooting at the barbershop is this. Why? It's once you get caught, you're going to jail. Hopefully nobody doesn't die, because if somebody dies, your ass going to jail. You're going to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You ain't getting nothing. Was it worth it? Was it worth going to jail over? Was it worth it? Nothing. No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, he stays all Memphis, and that's not even an area you would expect to have to keep your guard up at. No, you don't. You can't. You don't expect that. So, all right. Let's talk about Kanye. Kanye West. So, Unbothered episode, the podcast that's run by LeBron James, put an episode of that Kanye West is on because he was talking about Jews, and I think he said something like DEFCON 3 against the Jews and things of that nature, which is stupid. Plus, he also talked about the George Floyd thing. Yeah, there's no consequences once you go to court. Yeah, that's another show. Man, I'm going to have to talk to you about that. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to you about it. We got to talk about that. We got to give you a call about that. Now, let me just explain something else about Kanye West. Kanye. So, Kanye West said something about the George Floyd death. He said it was fentanyl. It was fentanyl or something like that, which the episode of Drink Champs talked about the fentanyl thing, that it was in him that killed Knight. Like the cop's knee wasn't all the way on his neck. Kanye, didn't reports say that you donated $2 million to George Floyd's daughter so she can go to college, and you turn right around and say something stupid like that? Are you crazy? It was asphyxiation. That means the man's knee was on his neck. We all saw it. See, this is what you get for trying to buy that conservative social media app from Candace Owens and her husband, Parler. Because you've been banned off of Twitter and Instagram for what you saying and harassing. You making Kim Kardashian look like the parent of the year. And I don't even like Kim Kardashian. And you said the same black people that made my wife white rich is the same people that are condemning me. No. The same people probably are trying to support you. I don't know why. But here's the thing. George Floyd died. The cop that killed him is doing 22.5 years in prison for killing him. There were riots all across the world, not the nation, but the world, including here in Cleveland, Ohio, including your hometown in Chicago, Illinois, because people hated it and didn't want to take it no more. Kanye, shut up! And the thing about it is like, I believe in free speech, but sometimes you can't say there's consequences to say what you say. Now, Nori pulled the episode of Drink Champs off of YouTube. Somebody said it. Your Bank of America and Chase accounts have been canceled with Yeezy, because of the Yeezy brand. Adidas, who sponsors your Yeezy brand, is thinking about they're renewing your relationship with you. And Howard Stern called you Hitler. Hold on. Hold the phone for just a second. Share this. Call 216-772-0500. They called Kanye West Howard Stern. Yes, that Howard Stern. There's no other Howard Stern. Mr. Miss America book writing Howard Stern. Controversy, got lesbians in the studio, always dogging Robin Quivers, Howard Stern. Yes, that Howard Stern, who hasn't been out of his basement, always does his show in his basement for 2 years because of the pandemic. Yeah, that long-haired, wannabe rock star Howard Stern called Kanye West Hitler. When a white man calls a black man one of the most racist white supremacists in history, that name, there is a big problem. Tossing money they think that gives them a pass, can't cash in on the stupidity, sadly. Thank goodness, take away his platform to spread stupidity. If ours says it's too much, that says a lot. Howard Stern, I'm looking, it's in the USA Today. I'm going to put up the article after I leave here. He said, Kanye, what? Hold on. I mean, when a black man, and I'm going to say it, it's not being woke when you repeat what white supremacists say. That's called following a trend. That's called trying to be an influencer of something that you know nothing about. Well, Kanye got money. He sat in these rooms. Okay. And then he's spitting out the same garbage that white supremacists are spitting out, just like Candace Owens is doing. That's why they're no longer invited to the damn cookout. Let me just explain something. I will invite Tommy from Power to the cookout rather than Kanye West. And I understand people want to support, but even the Jews are in power. Well, if you know the Jews are in power, why don't you say something about the Jews? Dummies. Howard is one of the most relaxed people. You gotta be a real dum-dum to tick him up. You gotta be stupid. What is wrong with you? Like I said, he making Kim Kardashian look like parent of the year with their 4 children. And wait a minute, aren't your children half black, Kanye, and you're spitting all this white supremacy stuff out in the open? When you talk to and now the George Floyd's family is suing for $250 million because of that. And people say, well, why don't they sue Fox News? Why don't they sue this? Listen, accountability starts somewhere. They heard all the stuff from Fox News. No, but why? First of all, and why any black person listening to some things in Fox News, besides seeing Tucker Carlson just spit venom, But if you want to listen to Fox News, that's your prerogative. But the problem with it is that when Howard Stern says that now Howard Stern says a lot of controversial stuff that I don't agree with. But when he calls you Hitler, Kanye, Adolf Hitler, the man that started the Holocaust, that man that murdered millions of Jews and hated black people. Matter of fact, when Jesse Owens, right here from Cleveland, Ohio, the great track star Jesse Owens was in Munich, Germany, and won the Olympic gold medal, Hitler left. You want to, like everybody says, do your research. I've done mine. The problem with people like you, Kanye, is that you sound like, the thing about it is like you just because you sell Yeezys, which look, I never bought Yeezys in my life. They said that they're comfortable. I never put on a pair of Yeezys. They look like space boots or space shoes for real. I never bought, like, I'm not spending like $600-700 for the Yeezys. Your clothing brand, which looks like you was a homeless person off the street. If I want to look like that, I might as well rip up a pair of jeans. Your fashion sense, that's fine. But the thing about it is that I'm not buying the reason that you got where you are, Mr. West. Mr. West is because of the music that you spit, the lines that you spit through the wire. You said George Bush don't care about black people. Kanye West, you don't care about black people because it was black folks, it was minorities that bought your clothing line, that bought your music, that supported you when you was on Rockefeller, or that supported you when you were just a producer that got into a car accident, and when you did Through the Wire, you had to do it with your jaw clenched shut because you broke it because of the car accident. We supported you through that. Who was this brother? All Goes Down with Selena Johnson. I bought that. And you turn your back on us? It's payback. Speaking of payback, it's James Brown with a little bit of payback, get back. We'll be right back on Headlines and Headaches on voiceofradio.com. Sick of this. I know, we about to come back.